Hey guys, Halos213 here, and you're probably wondering if you're one of those people who watches this series a lot. You haven't made a workshop video in a while. Well, that's because Life is Strange has kind of been taking up a lot of my time, and I haven't really made time to actually make a game or anything recently. Well, I mean, again, Life is Strange being the sense that it's a series that I've been recording on my channel. For those who don't know and just clicked on this video because you're wondering what the hell this is. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say about that. It's been taking up my time. Luckily, though, I was able to work on another parody game that will be coming out a couple of days from now, probably like 1 or 2 days. But yeah, this game that I'm pronouncing now is a very simple deck builder for people who are still getting used to the whole idea of playing a deck builder, because I feel like it'd probably be a good idea. And all this stuff, again, like this background and everything may look a bit cheesy and stuff. When I was making the cards and everything for this, I was still like learning tabletop sim and all that. So sorry if the graphics on these cards aren't too crazy or anything. But yeah, so the name of the game is pretty much to get an understanding. There's a very simple deck builder that I built. That's pretty straightforward. It's like almost if people have played the game Star Realm, you'll get a very easy hand to this, except it's going to be a bit more difficult. So yeah, to begin, the game mode itself can be played in two ways. There's team mode, and then there's free-for-all. Team mode is pretty much a very fun, realistic game where you fight in pairs that will be determined by where you guys sit. For example, if white sits here, red's a player, orange a player, and yellow's a player. Red is on a team with yellow, and orange is on a team with white, because they're sitting like one space between each other. And this works for around the table. For example, white would be on a team with orange, with green, purple, and that's it, because there's only a 2 to 8 player game, as you already know. So that would how a team would work. And then free for all, again, last man standing. The trick is the boxes, or the pads I left on here with the marks 20, that is your health. Once your health reaches 0, you are out. So again, for free-for-all, the main objective is to be the last one standing, have everyone else eliminated, and then team, you want even just a little bit of your team to survive and be the last one standing over the other team. You guys do not share health, so everyone has 20 health each on the team mode. Okay, so how is this game played? Well, what you're gonna do is there's a thing called starter decks. Everyone's gonna take these. This will be their deck. They'll be drawing 5 cards each on their turn. You probably obviously are going to be using cards for like some of the cards. So when you do use cards, so say like I use like these cards and that's it, you will hold 2 in your hand, and then when it gets all the way back to your turn, on your turn you can draw 3 more back. For again, who's never used a deck builder before, you pretty much, once you run out of the cards in your deck, like say I draw these last 2, you're going to take your discard, you're going to flip it over, reshuffle it, and draw back up to 5. So that's pretty much how a deck works. In this deck, you're going to see really quick, because it was probably weird how you saw those symbols and stuff, you're going to see 2 to technically 3 different type of cards in your hand. You're going to see these red cards, which is 1 damage, these 10 cards, which is, again, like 10 in currency, and 5 in currency. So, out of these 3 cards, what they do is, again, you can deal damage to another player, you can use the purchase from the shop, which I'll get to in a sec. So, when the game begins, like I said, you're going to draw 5 cards. You're going to look at those cards, they're going to be cool and stuff, but there's a couple phases to your turn that you do on your turn. So, the first phase of your turn, it's called shopping phase. So, when the game starts up, there will be a shop. You'll flip over the first 4 cards onto the table on the first turn of the game. And then you'll see, oh, there's different color types of cards. Before you look at these, I just realized these are flipped over. Don't worry about these for now. All these cards up here will not make a, they'll be in the deck, but the reason why I have them out right now is to explain to you guys what they actually do, because, again, some people don't understand some details about cards, and I want to make sure I get all of this through the video. Okay, so we have the yellow cards. So in the shop, there will be also yellow cards that you can buy that will almost 99% of the time be just currency that you can add to your deck. Whenever you buy something, like say if I want to buy this coin, you'll spend 5 coins. So I'll buy that. Cool. I have now bought a 10. coin. As soon as you buy something, you take the next card and you flip it over. So look, ooh, a 20. So, on your buying phase, you can spend as many yellow cards as you want. In the shop, there is only one other yellow card that is not currency, and that is this. That's why I said 99% of the time, because it's the 1%. This basically card allows you to discard the whole shop. You can play this card with the coins cards whenever you want, only on your buying phase though. So again, you could buy something, then use this card. You can use this card. You could buy as many things as you want, then use this card. It's all up to you. That's it. That's for the yellow cards. The red cards are the second part of your turn, which is to attack or to defend phase. So on this is the second part of your turn, basically, of the second phase. You can choose to defend or to attack. So between these two cards, the difference is when you have this in your hand, you can place it down, and then you choose a player to do 4 damage to. And then once you've used the attack card, you'll discard it. And then you can only place 1 red card, to clarify. So if you want to attack with 1, you can only attack with this 1 card. You can only, and I mean you can only, play 1 red card or 1 blue card on your turn. On your second part of your turn. You know what I'm talking about. On your turn, you can only play 1 of the 2. That's the whole trick behind to attack or to defend. So that's how the attack card works. The defend card works, they'll be in shields, or they'll be a specific type of card that I'll get to in a sec. On your turn, you'll have, if you want to use the blue card, you just throw it out in front of you, and someone needs to have something or an attack that does above 6 damage. If they can't exceed 6 damage, then they can't do the attack. For example, if someone tried to hit you with these pistols that only do 4 damage, they would not be able to attack you because they need to exceed the 6. Once they do exceed the 6, like they do 8 damage or something, you take 6, you subtract 6 from their 8, and you take 2 damage to your health. So you'll just drop it for 2. But yeah, so that's pretty much how the shielding works, or the to defend part of the game. But for both of them, there is cards that will allow you to play more than 1 of the red or blue cards. For example, if you have a grenade that allows you to do 4 damage and allow you to attack another player, or use another weapon, another attack. So you could use this with that to do 8 damage. On the other hand, there's also shields that can do this. That need to place down another defense card if you have one. When it comes to placing down multiple shields, you can have as many shields as you want, but if a player would like to destroy, it is their choice to destroy what shield they want to. So for example, if you have both of these in front of you and they have 8 damage, they can destroy the shield, but they do not do damage to you because you have another shield. They can choose which shield they want to destroy as well. On your turn, you can place down 1 shield, and on your next turn, if you want to place another shield, you may. That's how the shielding works. There's also cards like this for attacking that do special abilities, such as also this one. If you do 2 damage, the person that takes the damage skips their next turn. There's that type of card, and then there's defense cards that I was mentioning that do healing abilities. You will gain 3 health, but you discard this immediately to your discard pile. Not the shop discard, your discard pile. Going on to the last type of card, this type of card you do not play on your turn, you play it when you are being attacked. For example, if someone is attacking you, and you have this card in your hand, when they're attacking you, you can throw it down, and it stops the attack. The different special types of purple cards can do different things. For example, this one, if you want to keep a shield inside your hand with this card, you can place this down, and it'll place down a shield. If you place down an extension, which is place another defense card, if you have both of these cards in your hand, you could place this down first and then attach another shield. That is fair. So yeah, that's how this type of card works. The next type of purple card has special readings. For example, this, you can take a 3 additional damage from attack weapon and throw it into the discard shop. So basically, when an attacker attacks you with multiple weapons, attacks you with a weapon, so say like you get attacked by pistols, you can take 3 additional damage from the normal damage, so you'll take 7 damage in total, but they have to discard this to the shop discard pile. And once something goes into here, there is no going back. It pretty much goes in there and it's permanently out. When you use a block card, it immediately gets discarded to your discard pile. And that's pretty much how the color cards work. Again, you pretty much go between turns. Once a player is eliminated, you skip them because they are out and you go on to the next person. So say like white hits 0 as a health, then purple would skip white and it would go to red. The eliminated person's cards go directly to the discard pile, and that is the game, pretty much. Last man standing. Again, these cards are up here. They will be in the deck like so. They're not actually they were not actually going to start up there. The reason why they were up there for this video was because they were used as an example, so you guys can get an understanding of how this game works. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This shout out, again, like I said, there's another themed game coming out that's actually not a deck builder per se, that is coming out. That's, again, a parody of another game that I really like. And again, I hope you guys like this video. If you want more of this content, let me know, because I do love doing this. I love board games. So yeah, kill the like button, subscribe, become a Spartan today. Halos out. Bye!